Hey, it's Francis, the crypto sniper, the crypto sniper, the crypto sniper. Yep, quick one on Bitcoin. So we've been keeping up to date and we've been a bit cautious on Bitcoin. A couple of levels were leaned on over here. We've got a nice little setup. We spilled down, we went all the way back down to the 3.5. Then we rallied up here. We got back up to key levels that we've seen before that have got funnel levels in it. You can see that little inversion over there. It puts these key levels down here. We failed, grind line over here. We spilled back down, and then we started to have quite a flat bottom setup. Something was going to give. It's either was going to pop downside, which was our initial bias, or upside. It then broke upside. So this was slightly against run of play, and this was potential for a new resurgence in Bitcoin. Up she went. And then again, quite flat bottom here, but little continuation pattern. I could be drawing these for you as we go. But once again, popping it to the upside. And this particular pop is critical because it takes out a number of key levels that have been problematic for Bitcoin. So this gets the resumption narrative back on track, the continuation narrative back on track. And this swings things away from being quite a still slightly overshadowed to bearish point of view to actually putting in what we'd call a decent relative high to potentially by getting above these funnels levels and those. And there were a cluster of them here, and it took its time. It got knocked back, it got knocked back again, and now it's pumped through it. It was always going to have to pump through it to break it. You always break key levels of significance with a real move. So then that could get us an RH2 somewhere up here. We could get a dip down, and then we've got this big level still to deal with that's already been beaten back once. The question asked, do we have the zip in the tank to deal with a bigger one? It seems now we've picked off these smaller ones that we were leaning on here. That was support, then it was resistance on both these levels over here, and that's the big one that you'll see answered. But with this momentum, reasonable volume, higher than normal, reasonable volume coming through. It's looking a little bit more perky for Bitcoin, and the slight chance that we had of a left shoulder head and a right shoulder type structure with a rundown here is no longer looking like a high probability. Most head and shoulders setups of the structure don't end up triggering, which is one of the reasons we don't trade reversal. So anyway, that's your update on Bitcoin, looking a whole bunch rosier with this impulsive price behavior on volume, and potentially reverting back for this time frame under review. Let's not forget that on a bigger time frame, there's still been some big sell-off moments, including this period here. So we are clawing our way back. In the environment of something that has been around the top for quite a long time. You know, from this point on, we had some big sell-offs, little bit of gains, big sell-offs, big sell-offs. Very dodgy period from September. September was not a good month so far up until this point. Now, last few weeks as we're heading into October, it's looking a lot better. Thanks to JP Morgan and the fraud comments, it seems to have worked wonders for the Bitcoin. I'm Francis. If you want to find out more how we utilize HVF Method, you utilize the Contact Us page on our website. We've been working on it a little bit. It's changed a little bit. Contact us. So you're going to have to complete a couple of qualifying questions there. We've had a big overload, and I'm afraid I'm booked out really fast. So those that are really motivated and ready to invest will get priority first. So if you can do that, we look forward to hearing from you. But otherwise, enjoy the Bitcoin trading markets, looking rosier, and look at your Neo as well when you're at it. That's Francis. Speak to you all again soon, and thank you for watching.